Hi guys, I'm coming today to talk to you about my day. I'm not reading. I'm going to do a couple chapters today, but not right this second. So I just want to talk to you about some things that are aggravating me today, because they're probably the similar things aggravating you. First of all, I use this thing to hold my camera, and I lost the bottom part of it somewhere, and so this is useless. So anyway, did anybody see Jeff Bezos going on about how he doesn't have to pay taxes and his $5 million won't make a difference in the world if he had to pay taxes, $5 million in taxes? So yeah, but we all have to pay taxes, right? And like other people in our government who commit crimes like, with the stock market, insider trading, and, other really awful crimes, and they don't get punished for them, right? So the laws, sorry, I'm trying to find a way, there we go, where the sun's not blinding me. So the laws only apply to us, the peasants, and only the peasants have to pay taxes. So this is sounding very familiar. Anyway, here's my dilemma. My book is for sale on Amazon. That's the only place, really, besides Audible, that it's for sale. So, again, Pipeline series by C.L. Ramsey, and I am putting it on YouTube chapter by chapter so that you can listen to it for free on YouTube. No big deal. So I'm going to have to go and say, please don't buy my book on Amazon. I am boycotting Amazon, and I would recommend that everybody as well, until that asshole decides that he has to pay taxes like the rest of us. So don't buy my book. That's what I'm saying. Don't buy my book. Buy it on Audible. And if there are anybody out there who has a small, privately owned, self-owned bookstore, little tiny bookstore, whatever, I will get my book from Amazon at my cost, and I will give it to you to sell in your bookstore so that you don't have to buy it from Amazon and pay the exorbitant prices. Plus, Amazon has changed the rules for what self-published authors get in their commission. So really, we're not even getting paid much for our books if you buy them on Amazon. So especially self-published people. Again, we're just the peasants again. So like the big publishing companies get the money, but privately owned people don't. So that's one of the things that's bugging me. Another thing, 2 minutes into it, we've covered that. So everybody else getting stressed about the constant suffering that's happening in the world, like, I work in animal rescue, as you know. If you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that I work in animal rescue. So I have suffering day to day in my face, preventable suffering that is like right here in my face every day. I get to see these dogs, and we are not a no-kill shelter if we get overcrowded, and we have 4 kennels because we work entirely on donations. So we only have a certain amount of money to work with, not very much at all. And so if we get more than 4 dogs in, we have to euthanize, and every shelter is like that. Not the no-kill shelters, but no-kill shelters are selective about what dogs they get in. They don't take in just every dog, like most shelters have to. No-kill shelters can select which dogs, so they can select good dogs with no behavioral problems, no health problems, dogs that are already spayed and neutered, dogs that have already been vaccinated, dogs that are good. So they can say, oh yeah, we want these dogs. And they do that because they can get those dogs adopted. If they took in dogs that were just off the street, every dog that ever got abandoned, abused, neglected, or is sick, those dogs don't go to those shelters. They stay in the little dinky shelters that are working off of only donations, and those dogs will get euthanized because they're not adoptable. And that is 100% preventable. 100% preventable. All people have to do is, when they get a dog, accept the responsibility, the extra money that it's going to take to get that dog spayed and neutered. And there's a lot of low-cost spay and neuters. Those are hard to get into, I know, and there's a waiting list. Don't get a dog. Plain and simple. Don't get a dog. If you can't afford the dog, and you're going to dump the dog, and you're not going to train the dog, and you're going to neglect the dog, and you're not going to get it spayed and neutered, don't get a dog. A local shelter near us just had to euthanize 40 dogs last week. A small shelter, 40 dogs in 1 week because of overcrowding, because they got in 40 dogs in 1 week and they were already full. So they have no choice. They have to euthanize those dogs. There's no place to put them. So if you live in an imaginary world where there's just imaginary people in imaginary places that are going to take in your irresponsible decisions, you're wrong. Your dog's going to get euthanized. I don't care if you don't care. Fine. That's suffering that I see every day. Suffering that I see every day is a lot of women suffering at the hands of the laws that our overseers are making. I'm seeing a lot of it. And if you're like me and you're just face to face every day with this stuff, unfairness, unjustification, whatever. I just want you to know that I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm anti-establishment. I think the whole freaking system is stupid and needs to be taken down and thrown away, crumbled up, and tossed in the trash can. And if you say, well, what would we do next? Read the fucking book. Seriously. Just read the fucking book. The answer's in there. Oh, how did she come up with the answer? If you're wondering, read the book. Plain and simple. Sorry, I'm pissed. I'm aggravated because of the whole 40 dogs thing. In our shelter, we have, like I said, we have 4 kennels and they're full. And we have another dog at a local boarder. We have 2 out in foster homes. Those boarders who take in our dogs when we're full and the people who take in foster homes are literally saving those dogs' lives. Those dogs would be euthanized. Plain and simple. If you don't have the money to help, if you don't have the ability to help, that's fine, but don't contribute to the problem. Okay, please. The people who are out on the front lines who have to deal with this every single day are just, we're screaming into the void. Please do something. Somebody please do something. Stop doing this. This is stupid. Do you love animals? If you hate animals, fine. Then keep doing it. And fuck off. And don't follow me on Facebook. Don't follow me on YouTube or I'm not on Instagram, but on TikTok. Don't follow me. If you hate animals and you want to contribute to this problem, don't follow me. This book has nothing to do with that problem, by the way. This has a lot to do with the problems of the world. Maybe my next book or my next story will have something to do with that issue. Maybe I'll come up with some solutions for that. I'm already working on some ideas in my head. But first, you people have to read the first book. You have to read the first book to give me a reason or cause to read the second book, to write the second book. I'd be more than happy to. Anyway, that's it. I'm angry. I'm pissed. I'm annoyed. And I'm going to try to read you a couple chapters today. Please comment. Please comment. Let me know what you think. Talk to me. I would love to hear what you have to say. Really love to hear what you have to say. And I would love to know if you are like me and if you're just waking up every day to the world sucks and everything is suffering. Women are suffering, children are suffering, and animals are suffering. There's really only one category in this world that's not suffering, and ironically, they're the ones that complain about it the most. Well, whine and contribute to the problems the most, while the rest of the rest of us, women, children, and animals, continue to fight the good fight. Anyway, fight the fight with me. Love you. Looking forward to doing the next chapter. By the way, I left you on a cliffhanger. If you're not sure, look at the last chapter. I think it was chapter 14. Left you on a cliffhanger. I'm going to pick that up today. It's sad. Okay. Love you. Bye.